From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The return man, Wilson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30. Up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And some room to work. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 40 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes dancing to his left. He finds Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. Yeah, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's a touchdown.
It's caught at the 1. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD, it seemed like focused on the guys out wide. They forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, he'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. "35 yards that time on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Prescott. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on fourth. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll go down at the 28.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. But we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs it?
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Butker now to add the extra point. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold it for just a short gain.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we resume play in the second half. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
And here's Edwards-Helaire.
That he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This is Tony Pollard. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Prescott on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st down, Prescott. Was right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Watch twits. Watch twits. Shift. Attack.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes, open man is Hill. He's got it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes out to his left. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Lamb to return it. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Prescott off play action. And that is incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. 4th down, Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the air again, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Chiefs 18.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now Mahomes got to have this one on the move to his left. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Completes it to Hardman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 44, Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And some room to roam now. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Connecting with Hill. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes will throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike.